Okay, I think I look like super professional. Hey Maddsters, welcome back to Work Hard, Play Hard, and this is the second installment, and today I'm going to be talking about all of the professional resources that the University of Michigan offers its students. Full disclaimer, most of this will be focused on LSA specific, which I do believe are open to like everyone, but I do know that each specific school, so like engineering, Ross, information, Knies, and whatnot, has their own specific career center. It's just that LSA's is the biggest, obviously, and I've only ever used LSA. Also, as always, go check out my Maddsters Guide to Michigan because it has a ton of other resources. But let's get into it. So I guess kind of the overarching platform, or whatever it's called, is called the University Career Center, or the UCC, and that just has like general information for literally everybody. I can't say that I really used it. I think I have found like some random information. They have some like roadmap type things for each major. So for example, for myself as a psych major, they're like, oh, if you are interested in like organizational psych, here are like some good classes to take. Here are some classes if you're interested in developmental psych. So this is just kind of the overarching like University Career Center, and it just kind of feeds into everything else. The main one that I have personally used is the LSA Opportunity Hub. So there is an LSA building which is right next to the Union, which is like the hub for the Opportunity Hub basically. So you can book an online or in-person like consultation meeting with these people, and they're career coaches who will help guide you throughout your career. So they offer a wide range of resources. I've gone to them for resume help, interview help, like navigating LinkedIn, finding internships. And to be honest, my experience with them like has not been super great, I guess. And I think it's mostly because I learned a lot of this stuff on my own, just by trial and error. But I would say if you're a freshman, you're starting out kind of like thinking about internships or just wanting to explore kind of your major and stuff, go to them and see if they can help you. They do have a very structured meeting process where it's like, okay, let's set some goals for today's meeting. Like, what do you want to do? And then you kind of go through the meeting. They will send you resources. So I know I've gotten some helpful like Excel spreadsheets to like track your networking, or they also like sent me to this like strengths finding test so I can like figure out what my skills are and stuff like that. So it's very entry level, very basic. So I would say if you have like zero experience of anything, you should do it. But otherwise, it's like not that helpful. It's kind of tough. And I go in with such high hopes. I'm like, okay, this time I'm going to have a really great appointment and it's going to be great. And it just always slightly lets me down. So I don't know if that's anyone else's experience, but that's just been mine. Also, for the Opportunity Hub and on their website, they have specific LSA internships. So I know for myself, I have applied for 2 internships. I got one of the internships. I did not get the other one. But that was nice because it's like, okay, I'm an alum. I have my own business, small startup business that I need students for. So it's very much more face-to-face, and I don't want to say easier to get, but probably a little bit easier to get just because you're not applying to like some big corporation who's getting hundreds of applicants. They're probably getting like 50-ish. So that is another perk of the LSA Opportunity Hub and that kind of system. And also throughout the semester, they will offer like resume labs. So it's not just one-on-one. It'll be like a group that you can sign up, group of like 8 to 10 people. They'll just kind of like help you go through your resume. So I have also done that. They also do that for LinkedIn. And then going off of that, we also have this thing called LSA Connect. And so this is specifically for LSA students. It's basically LinkedIn, but for LSA, and the people who are alum sign up and are like, hi, I'm an alum. I'm committed to, responding to someone who messages me on LSA Connect. And so this is pretty helpful just because you are pretty sure you're going to get a response versus on LinkedIn, you may or may not get a response. However, what I normally do is I find these people on LSA Connect just because it's like kind of a weird platform, and then I just LinkedIn DM them. So you could do both, but that's also another resource that LSA Connect offers. Another resource that you can use is UCAN. I have no idea what it stands for, but it's UCAN. It's basically LSA Connect, so like the LinkedIn for LSA people, but for all of Michigan. So it's basically like Michigan's LinkedIn, where you have access to lots of alum from every school though. It's not just LSA. And so that's also kind of helpful. But once again, since it's like a university specific platform, I think I feel like people just don't check it as much as they would check LinkedIn. But it is a good resource to get on, and I've definitely like reached out to people through that website as well, which I learned about from the LSA Opportunity Hub. Another good resource that you can use is your advisor. I love my advisor. I go to my advisor literally multiple times a semester, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. And we end up having the same conversation like over and over and over again. But he's a great guy, and he'll like direct me to other advisors, or he'll direct me, to the career center, and you'll get that during your orientation when you're setting up your schedule. Otherwise, you could go to your major advisor. I don't know what major, like if you're an econ major and like you have an econ advisor and you're like, oh, hey, I really want an econ internship, they'll probably help you out. Like I said before, each school has their specific career center. So a little information from my roommate Michael, who is in Ross. Ross is called the Career Development Office. Basically, what Michael said is that they have similar coaches that do the same thing as LSA. However, they have specific career coaches within each of the business sectors. So example, there'd be a finance coach who works with you if you want to go into finance versus an accounting coach who will work with you with that. So that's kind of like the main difference between Ross's version of the LSA Opportunity Hub and other schools in general as well, because obviously the School of Information would focus more on like UX, UI jobs versus LSA, who's very broad. So each school will have their own thing. This was just a brief overview of some of the more professional resources that Michigan offers. I would say also join clubs if you can get into them that are more professional based. And also, if you're going to Festival this year, Festival 2022, I'll be there. I'm starting a club. Go join my club. You can get some help from there. But I would also recommend just like reaching out through LinkedIn and just trying to connect with alum through that way. It is pretty difficult to get your footing. I still struggle with it because I have no idea like what I'm gonna do. There are resources out there. You just have to take advantage of them, which is something that I pride myself in doing. Like I said, I've used the majority of these resources just to see like what they can give me and how they can help me. So I don't know, try it out. Make an appointment, see what you want to do, kind of start figuring out. Also, some of it you just learn on your own. Let me know if you guys have any other questions, or if you kind of want a series on internships and stuff, because I think that could be really helpful. Yeah, let me know on that. But you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you see me, say hi and get ready for a lot of fun stuff this semester. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, Maddsters.